In the last video, we filled out this part of the table for arrangement L. We looked at the formula, arrangement M I should say. We looked at the formula in giving the number of chairs for arrangement M in question 7, all right? That's question 7b. Now, we're going to need arrangement L. We're going to need to figure out what is the formula that generates the pattern for arrangement L. So let's look at that, arrangement L. With arrangement L, when you have one table, all right, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 chairs. Now, when you have two tables together, when they were separate tables, you would have 3 for this table and 3 for this table, right? If they were separated, you'd have something like this: 2, 2, 3, 3. Then 3 on this side, 3 on this side, 2, 2. That's what you would have had. But when you put them together, these 3 tables disappear. That means these 6 tables disappear. These 6. Now, with 2 of them together, it would have been, with 2 of them separate, it would have been 10 times 2. But now you minus 6. Alright? Now with 3 tables together, you would expect 10 times 3 minus something. Because if they were separate, there would be 10 by 3, which is 30 chairs. But how many did you lose? You lose 3 for this table, 3 for that table, 3 for this table, 3 for that table. So you lost, or you saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It would have been 12 chairs when you put them together like that. What about when you had 4? It says arrangement L. When you had 4, you would have had 4 times 10. So it would be 4 times 10, right? But do you know minus? Minus how many? You would minus 1, 2, 3 for this table here, 1, 2, 3 for this table here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you see, 1, 2, 3 tables, 1, 2, 3 tables. So it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So you would remove 18 tables. 18 chairs. So you minus 18. Now we see here that this can be written 10 times 1. Then you have 10 times 2, which is here, 10 times 3, which is here, 10 times 4, which is here. Let's rewrite it as 10 times 4 to keep the pattern. 10 times 4, alright. So with one table is 10 times 1, the 2 tables is 10 times 2, it's 3 tables is 10 times 3, 4 tables is 10 times 4. Or you minus. What do you minus now? What do you subtract? Here you subtract 6. Here you subtract 12. But 12 can be written as 6 times 2. Here you subtract 18. But 6 can be written as 18 can be written as 6 times 3. So going back, this you have 6 times 1 and this is minus 6 times 0. You see that? Now, what could possibly be the formula involving n? Now, here, we said 1 table 10 times 1, 2 table is 10 times 2, 3 table is 10 times 3, 4 table is 10 times 4. So n table is 10 times n. Then you minus what? 6 times. The 6 is consistent throughout. 6. So what you have is 6 times, 6 times, 6 times, 6 times. But it's 6 times what? 6 times 0 for 1. With 1 table is 6 times 0. With 2 tables is 6 times 1. With 3 tables is 6 times 2. With 4 tables is 6 times 3. So the number of tables is 6 times 1 less. 6 times 1 less than the number of tables. If the number of tables is n, 1 less than the number of tables would be n times 1. So it's 6 times n times n minus 1, I mean. 1 less than the number of tables is 6 minus 1. So let's put this together. You have 10n minus 6 by n will give you negative 6n. Then negative 6 by negative 1 will give you positive 6 plus 6. 10n minus 6n is 4n. So it's 4n plus 6. Let's test it. 4n plus 6. 1 table. 4 1 is 4 plus 6 is 10. Remember, it's 4n plus 6. Alright. We have it here so far as 4n plus 6. But let's test and verify it before we confirm. 10 tables. 4 by 10. 4 by 10 plus 6. No. What am I saying? 1 table. 1 table. When you calculate it, you should get 10. 4 by 1 plus 6 is 4 and 6, 10. Okay. With 2 tables, you have 4 by 2 plus 6. 8 plus 6 is what? 14. Okay, that works out so far. What about 3 tables? With 3 tables, you have 4 by 3 plus 6. 4 3 is 12. 12 and 6, 18. Is it 18? Yes, it is 18. Good. Alright, so seems to be working out well. With 4 tables, 4 by 4 plus 6, which is 16 plus 6 is what? 22. So it's 22. So we can be confident that the formula is 4n plus 6. Now, let's use the formula to get this part. 4n plus 6, right? But from the 130 before, we found that it was 21 tables. So if it's 21 tables, and it's 21, so it's 4 by 21 plus 6. 4 by 21 is what? 4 by 4, 4 2 is 8. 84 plus 6 is what? 90. So it's 90 chairs with arrangement L. Alright, so we have that. So what you're asked to do, calculate the row, numbered row 1, 2, and 3. Did we do all of them? 1, so it's numbered row 1, numbered row 2, numbered row 3. Good. So there we go. The next thing they say, Leon needs to arrange a table to seat 70 people for a birthday party. With 70 people, for a birthday party. Alright. Which of the arrangement L or M will allow him to rent the least number of chairs? The least number of tables. Use calculation to justify your answer. Alright, 70 people means 70 chairs. You assume that only one will sit on a chair. So, you want N, but number of chairs, 70 people. With arrangement L is 4 times 70 plus 6. With arrangement M is 6 times 70 plus 6. That's 70 people, 70 chairs, right? Hold on, what? Let's look back at it. 70p, okay, right. Which arrangement will make him use the least number of tables, right? It's 70 chairs, means 70 people. But N is 70. It's number of chairs that I want. I was mixing it up. I got it mixed up. It's not N that I should put there. N is the number of tables. It's 70 people, which is the number of chairs. So there should be 70 here, right? And 70 here. So N is the number of tables. And what we want is the number of tables. So we're going to calculate N from these. 4n plus 6 equals 70. For this arrangement, let me draw it a little further down. This is arrangement L. For arrangement L, 4n plus 6 equals 70. For arrangement M, 4n plus 4, no, 6n. 6n plus 4 gives you 70 people. We want n, the number of tables. Remember, n is the number of tables, alright? So when we get n is the number of tables, we calculate. Now, let's subtract 6 from both sides. 4n is equal to 70 minus 6. 4n is equal to 70 minus 6 is what? 64. Divide both sides by 4. N is equal to 64 over 4 equal. So 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 6 is 1 time and 2. 4 into 24 is 16. So n is equal to 16. For arrangement M now, 6n plus 4 is equal to 70. So 6n is equal to 70 minus 4. We subtract 4 from both sides. 70 minus 4 is 66. So 6n is equal to 66. Divide both sides by 6. N is equal to 66 divided by 6. So n is equal to 6 into 6, 1. 6 into 6, 1. So 11. So here, what they say. Which arrangement will allow him to rent the least number of chairs? It will be arrangement M. This arrangement. Justify your answer. This is the justification. Alright? So you work it out first. Do the justification just to make sure, and then you put the justification, the answer there. Alright? Now, if you guess, you might get it wrong, because you see these numbers for M were larger than for N. But once it reaches a certain point, then the numbers for, well, these are the number of people, right? Number of chairs. You might be confused looking at these and say M is larger than N, so it should be L. M is number under M is larger than the number under N. But remember, these are the number of chairs. Right? So you can't do that. Now here, you might look at this and try to figure out the number of tables, but there's only one set of numbers for tables. So it's very much safer to do the justification, the calculation first, and then you tell the number of tables. Alright. So that is the end of question 7. I will see you later.